Okay. Yeah, it says recording.
Okay. I'm also, I think, going to do QuickTime.
Okay.
And then as a backup, that just records my screen. Services, file.
Because it said record the last time, so I don't know. Yeah. Did you speak to them? Did they say anything about why? What could have gone wrong? Or
to be fair, they did send me messages saying, "How can we help? What went wrong?" And I never got back to them.
Okay.
Super organised at the moment. Services preferences. What do I do? Recordings. Okay. I'm just going to new screen recording. New movie recording. New screen recording.
Screen
recording. Okay. Click to record the full screen. Drag to record. Okay. Oh. Don't say. I'm just figuring out how to do a screen recording with QuickTime as well, so that I've got a backup.
Yeah.
Screen recording. There we go. Okay. Click to record full screen. Yes, that's what I'm doing. Oh God, I hope it's recording the right screen, so I've got two screens. Okay. That'll have to do. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. You need to show up.
Yes, exactly.
I know it's hard for a couple of people though, because, well, Kevin and Todd are in the right time zone, but I know that Debbie is probably still in bed on a Saturday morning. Okay, so what do you want to go over? Do you want to, I tell you what, why don't you share your screen and I can see the reach thing that you were asking me about?
I can't because I'm on my iPhone and my Chromebook doesn't do Zoom. So
okay, no problem. I will go into Facebook ads then, and you can talk me through.
Okay, cool.
What isn't working for you? Right, now I've got to figure out how to share my screen. Oh,
have you seen that new? Yeah.
Desktop 2. That's what I'm going to share. That one. Oh, this is clever. Learning every time. Okay, what can you see?
I can see your Zoom page.
Perfect. Okay, so I will go into. Are you going in through Facebook or Facebook Business Manager?
I'm in Business Manager.
Okay.
Yeah. Have you seen this new thing they've introduced called the relevance score? That's pretty neat.
I did. I saw a post about it, but again, I haven't looked into it. Until I've got my website built, I'm pretty much not marketing. Because I want to make sure it's compliant for everyone, i.e. other platforms. And if I can get it compliant for YouTube and Google, I should be okay.
Yeah.
What am I doing? Here, I think. So okay, so do you operate from here or Power Editor?
Power Editor.
Just download to make sure it's up to date. Okay, so it's under ad sets, isn't it? That you. Oh, this is the wrong account. Hold on.
Yeah, I think it's under under ad sets. It comes up with.
That's where you set the budget, and I think I know what I can show you as well. I think what you might have been doing. I don't know if we talked about this last time. There's the option for clicks to website or clicks for conversions.
Yes, yeah, we kind of touched on it. I use clicks to website. I did use clicks for conversions, and then decided against that and went.
Oh, that's right. We talked about that, didn't we?
Yeah, that was just briefly. Yeah.
So change it to clicks to website, and then
yes,
it seems to get the reach up.
Yeah.
And then either leave it or switch it back. Again, it's annoying because until you're running enough traffic to split test that and really see a difference, it's hard. And that's where the tribe training was really helpful. Hold on. This is really slow. Ads.
Yeah, just quick question with the reach with my Yachty ad. I managed to find a good, because it's such a small industry. I managed to get about 35,000 people.
Mm-hmm.
But with the reach, and then it just started slowing down. It only got up to about 11,000, and then it really started slowing down. So that's when I paused it. So
what did it say under frequency? Do you ever look at that?
Oh shit! No, I don't look at that.
No, don't. It's fine. It's just frequency will show you how many times the people that have seen it.
Okay, all right. So
that's a good. So although you've paused it, what it might. I mean, there's so many different. There's never a definite answer, but what it could be is that the people, like the interests that you've chosen, it could be that the remaining 20-something thousand are no longer active in those interests.
Okay.
So of the 30,000, you've got 11 that are actually actively involved in those interests or those pages.
Yeah.
So that's where you start split testing. So you know that audience, have you put quite a few different ones in together?
No, just the one.
One interest?
Oh no, the interest. Yeah, for that group. No, I've put in quite a few.
Yeah, so that might be worth maybe breaking them up into some smaller groups.
Okay.
And
then
I don't know what sort of budget you'd have to throw at it, but it might be worth split testing.
Okay.
Because obviously not that whole audience are active.
Yes. Yeah.
And if what I would say is check the frequency. If the frequency is like 10, and the 11,000 that you've got have seen it 10 times and it's not going up, then yeah, it's probably not going to get to many more of those. So that's where it's worth breaking it up. But if
the frequency is only at 2.69.
So everyone that's seen it has seen it at least twice.
Yeah.
But I mean, the usual message is you need to see a piece of advertising 7 times before you're going to take out. That's the average stat. So
yeah,
I wouldn't have paused it based on that, but it might be worth, if you've got the budget, or breaking your budget up and breaking up the interest so that you can start to see if some are more active than others. Obviously, the perfect scenario would be to put one in each ad and compare them.
Yeah.
If you can afford to do that just for a couple of days, and then pick the ones that are getting the most attention, or pick the ones that get the click through. Or obviously if you get leads from that, I mean, I'm guessing if you break up 20 and you've not necessarily got the budget to do 20 for a week at $10 a day, but you might pick a few, test those, pick the best one, leave it running, and then get a few in. Do you know, it's the only, unfortunately, the Facebook ad platform doesn't allow you to break them up. Like, there are other ad platforms where you pick each keyword and it shows you how each one is doing. So you just switch off the ones that don't work. But in Facebook, you'd have to create an ad set and an ad within the ad set, because you never put more than one ad in an ad set.
Yeah.
You'd have to do an ad set for each interest. So, I mean, if you've got a budget per month, it might be worth doing that for a couple of days. And yes, that's going to mean your budget goes very quickly, but at least you'd get an idea. You'd have clicks and click through, and possibly even some leads that would show you which ones work best.
Yeah.
It's the only way I think you're really going to narrow. That's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, just narrow it down a bit more. Okay.
There are tools. There's a tool called Quaya,
yeah.
which is spelled Qwaya, but you're talking $150 a month for that tool. And that,
yes, I've seen that advertised.
And that does exactly what we've just said. That it saves so much time, and it's what all the agencies use. It's what Guy and Elan use. It's what they use in the training. So what it does is, if you've say got 20 interests, you put the ad together in Quire, and it just goes bang and creates the same ad with each interest, and that's exactly what it does. It shows you what it's doing. But I think it might be a bit of a jump at this point when you're working in such a small niche, but that's exactly why you need that niche, because that's going to enable you to get used to that way of working.
Okay. All right.
I'm really sorry. Have you seen this trying to load? It's not.
Yeah, it's not doing anything.
I don't know why it's doing this. Try the other one. Oh, this is so frustrating. It's not even saying it's thinking about something. Maybe it's a power editor thing. I'll try and go back into. You might be able to look at this inside normal ads manager. Yeah, that would be my suggestion on that reach. I would leave it running. Oh, here you go.
Okay.
Right, so this is my blog post Yachty ad, right?
Yeah.
See, and this has been running a long time. Don't think that 80 conversions is amazing. It's been running for about 3 or 4 weeks. In fact, longer.
Yeah.
So if you go into ad itself, here, frequency, still only up to 6.
Okay.
Is this the one you saw?
Yeah, I have seen that one. That's not the one I went through though.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what was I going to show you? So you've got your potential audience that comes somewhere over here when you're putting it together, right?
Yeah.
Why won't that let me scroll over? Oh, relevance score. It's here. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at it. Okay. Amazing. What's its scale? 1 to 10?
1 to 10, yeah. Yeah.
Your ad is only being shown to some people because its relevance score is poor. Oh, well, that's probably something to do with what you're saying.
Yeah. Because I think it does the relevance score on a daily basis, I think. It's not like when you put the ad out.
So it's probably going to drop. It's probably going to drop over time then, because if someone's seen something 20 times and they're not clicking on it, then your relevance score is going to drop, I would imagine. That would seem logical.
Definitely. Yeah.
Anyway, that's not what we're looking at. So you've got, so frequency is there. You've seen that now.
Yeah.
I've completely lost my train of thought. You were looking for bidding, weren't you?
Yes. I want to know about bidding. Because I've heard a few different stories. Some people say just bid a few cents higher, and then others say double the bid. So I'm kind of not sure which way to go. I do
way over.
Yeah, I also try and do
it's an auction.
Yeah.
So the higher you bid, I mean, it doesn't mean you're going to end up paying that. It just means that you're serious.
Yes. Yeah.
I think in this market, I don't know who your interests are, but if the recommended was about, from when I set this up and prior ads that I've done with Yachty's, the recommended bid was never over about 25 cents.
Okay.
At most. So I used to bid $1.
Yeah.
Just to.
Sure, that's like way over. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you're never gonna pay that.
You're not gonna pay that. Yeah.
It's just their way of saying, and you've got your budget per day set anyway. So if you go back in and you see you've had 3 clicks, then obviously there is that much competition. But
then,
I would do it as $1.
Okay.
Now where is it? Is it under ad sets? So that's what I was going to say on bidding. In terms of what you set, you're sticking at clicks per website. I would stick at that just to get the reach up.
Okay. All right.
But again, Kirsten, honestly, don't take everyone's got an opinion. And you've got that John Loomer blog. He'll have his opinion, and his is going to be the most up to date. So if there's a recent blog post of his, check him out. He's really good.
Okay. Yeah, I have been reading some of his stuff. So.
Well, because that was the way of thinking about a month or 2 months ago when I started doing the training with Satori Prime. But a week later, Guy was saying it's not really the case anymore. But then I had an ad and did exactly that, and it made a huge difference to the reach. It didn't necessarily make a difference to the click-through and the leads, though. You just don't know.
Yeah, it's just more trial and error, I guess.
It is, and just don't get sucked into stopping something too quickly.
Okay.
Yeah, if it's getting you leads, and you're happy with the cost, I would try and optimize what you've already got, because it is working.
Yeah.
So maybe recreate what you had, but just try 1 or 2 interest groups and just do one at a time. It'll be a long and boring process.
Yeah.
And it may mean that you really slow down, but if you can't afford to test 5 or 10 of them, just test 1 or 2 and throw 3 days worth of budget just at those 2 keywords. Not my coffee over. And then drop one, keep the other one, start another 2. Like, just work your way through the interest that you've got and see if you can really hone in on which of the 35,000 those 11,000 are coming from.
Okay. All right.
And you apply the same thinking within each keyword, so within each interest. So if your reach is tiny and that one interest has an audience of 10,000, it's clearly not an active one.
Yeah. So
it could be, I know, like I use Doc Walk a lot of the time, and I don't know if that's an active one or not. I mean, they seem like a fairly active page on Facebook, but there could be other magazines or publications that you've put in there that have gone bust. So they're a dead interest. And that's the only way you're going to figure that out. So that would probably be my way of going about it. But it is a niche that works. So
yes, thank you for that. Yeah.
And you will, and just if you're blogging or just keep doing something. I'm struggling to find time because I'm working full time at the moment. So for you, I would say when you feel like that, just write something down or do a video to yourself that you're not going to publish, because that's the kind of material that you will draw from in terms of where you're at, because there's a lot of people in your boat. No pun intended. Of course there are. Like I just happen to be home now, but I would still completely resonate with that. Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, I'll do that. Thank you. It's good advice.
Were there any, and honestly, Stuart doesn't even use Power Editor, I don't think.
Really?
No. You're sending people to a blog post, aren't you?
Yeah.
I mean, you can try landing pages.
I have tried landing pages. I've got another ad running at the moment with landing pages. It's not as successful. I don't have as many clicks going through.
Did you build your own?
Yes. Yeah, I built my own cloaked it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Was that in Simple Lead Capture?
Yes. Yeah. And then I've got the Simple Lead Capture on my domain, so the website's now sorted. Yeah. It doesn't say Simple Lead Capture.
I honestly think that for Facebook especially, but people, the whole content thing is actually more effective because they're going to be more qualified, and you're likely to get people sharing it. Have you had any shares on it?
Oh, I've had quite a few shares, loads of them, and lots of activity, a lot of comments. So that's really good. I
always think as well, that's where it's going to get tricky to, like, if you're getting organic sharing, that's great, but then I've never actually tried testing it, but if someone organically shares your ad, are you then going to be able to, and you get a load of leads from it, are you then going to know that that interest was what did it, or was it just that person sharing it?
Yeah, exactly.
But either way, it's effective because that person originally sharing it fell into that interest group, so there could well be more people doing the same thing. So the stats don't lie. I've really, honestly, I've never gone into that kind of detail. Call it lucky, but if I'd done all the things I've just told you to do over the last year, I'd have probably made 3 times as much money. But blog posts seem to be working really well.
Yeah, I just find it better because when you send, with giving like that little bit of information, you send someone straight to a landing page. It's just like, boom, give me your email address, and it's like,
Yeah, and that's
I don't know, it
exactly
just
that
doesn't
Facebook
feel,
thing.
yeah. So
Um,
I prefer going the, blog post route.
yeah, and you're far more likely to be on the safe side with Facebook as well at the moment.
Yeah.
Until we've got, lead pages is a great format for building lead pages. But it's another budget thing. You've got to buy it. But I think SLC will get there. We will have templates soon where they're fully compliant, so they'll look like a full website.
Yeah.
In fact, one of the landing pages that's in the back office now is. Have you tried that one?
I did. I redid the whole thing and changed it, and I was having problems with bugs in that, so they gave me a new one. So I just had to redo the information. I haven't done that yet. So, but
is that back in now? I haven't even looked.
No, I don't think it's back in, to be honest.
The AdWords one.
Yeah, the AdWords one. No, it's not back in.
Okay.
So I've just left it. I haven't even done anything with it. So I figured let them finish there or sort out whatever bugs they've got going, and then I'll get on that one again.
Yeah, or try another blog post, like write a different angle.
Yeah, that's what I've done, and that's the one I'm trying to get approved at the moment. But it's like asked them. I uploaded it yesterday around lunchtime, I think. And now it's today. It's like 7:00 in the evening or 6:30, and I'm just like, shit, that's still in review. And I'm like, are they going to reject it or what? I don't see why they should. Like, I haven't used any bad words, or I haven't, like made any false claims or anything. It's kind of similar to the Yachty one, but they just haven't done anything with it. So,
have you got an opt-in at the bottom of it?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So you've not got links to landing pages inside it?
No,
it's fine.
No.
Well, I can't think why.
Yeah. And again, like you said, it's weekend, or I don't know.
And if you ever get disapproved or whatever, just try not to compare yourself to other people, because some of the ads, there is no rhyme or reason to it. You can get, there is a phone number actually, but I'm not going to give it to you now because I don't want to tempt fate. But if it does happen, there's a phone number that Greg and Fiona gave me. Well, just ask them for it when you're next on a call with them.
Yeah.
Do you have regular calls with them?
I try to do once a week. I was a bit slack this last week. It's been all over the shop, but I'll be back on it again next week. But definitely once a week. Yeah,
they're so helpful.
They are definitely. Yeah, I don't know how you need you need those mentors. It just makes life so much easier.
Yeah. Well, seeing as it's just you and me, is there anything else you want to look at, or?
Can I ask a question with regard to videos? I mean, Stu's done these awesome videos that have come out now, and how do we get access to them? Because I believe that. Because I spoke to Brenda about it, and she said she's not too well. They can't really give them out because of people abusing the system before, and making false income claims. So they've sort of put protected blocks on them. But then I've seen the ads on the video. Sorry, mosquito. If you try and if I want to use a video in a landing page, usually you just double click on it and you get the URL address. But now all of these new videos are password or they're protected, and you can't do that. So,
which one do you want?
I wanted because we do have access to them, but I can't use the landing pages because they're not Facebook compliant. It's the 5 steps one, and then when you click, and then the thank you page goes to where Stuart's in the doing his walk through, where he usually goes for a walk in England, and he's chatting about how building a business that you love, and it's an awesome video, but I can't get hold of it.
Was it 5 steps to success online?
Yes, and then it goes through to that next video, and also the 5 steps one. I don't know how to get that one either. I don't know if I'm just a bit of an IT retard and I still have to figure it out, or I don't know.
Hold on, is it this one? Oh, share screen. This one?
Yes, that one, and then the one that follows through to.
It's all, I see what you mean.
Yeah, I see that. But then yet I've seen some ads from people on the net where they've used them. So how do they get access to them? And do they know like hacking skills? I don't know like what it is.
Yeah, they do.
Damn it.
Yeah, that was a problem. It's because they're on YouTube, everyone was downloading them and re-uploading them.
Yeah.
So it meant that duplicated content was becoming a problem on YouTube, which is a problem.
Yeah, it's like 20 million of Stuart yeah, of the same video.
Okay, that's one way of looking, and I don't think that's going to work. What was I going to try? Oh yeah, let me try.
Yeah.
You'd need to do it through. I think you'd also need to open an account with Vimeo or Wistia as well.
Okay.
I don't think that's going to be quite as, because if you upload it to YouTube, you'll probably just get told you don't have the rights to use this.
Rights to use it, yeah.
Where's Firefox gone?
I don't want to upload them to YouTube. I just want to use them in landing pages. Just because, like I can't use that page on Facebook, the one that you've got up there now, because it says like profitable online business, and
I know, it's so annoying though, because people are using it.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's an amazing page. Like, it's a great landing page, but just not Facebook compliant.
I'm just trying something else. Yeah. Hold on 1 second, please, caller. I'm just seeing if I can figure out a way of doing it, and then I'll show you. Okay. Okay, yeah. Cool. I will send you instructions how to do this.
Thank you very much.
But yeah, I would avoid. Oh, where's my internet gone? I want to stop sharing my screen. I am so not used to this. You need. I'm really sorry, I don't know where my Zoom's gone. Where's my Zoom? The control of it. Oh, for goodness sake. My internet connection is unstable, apparently.
Okay.
I'm so sorry about this. I'm just trying. I don't know where Zoom's gone, so I don't know how to stop.
It's weird.
Basically, do you use Firefox?
No, just got Chrome.
Download Firefox as a browser.
Okay. Yeah.
And for God's sake. Seriously, where's my Zoom?
It's very small on my screen, so I can't even help you.
I can't, like, it's not, all my controls have disappeared. And it's got a big, oh my God. Sorry about this.
Okay.
I've got no, literally don't know how to stop my, can't. Okay, you basically need to download Firefox, and there's a plugin that you can get for the browser that lets you rip videos from the page.
Okay.
And it's I think I'm just trying to reopen Firefox. Honestly, I don't know how to close this recording. Okay, I've closed QuickTime. Export as go. Oh, for goodness sake. I don't know what I'm doing now. Where do you want the changes to be saved? Yes. It's called Net Video Hunter.
Sorry, can you just repeat that?
Net Video Hunter.
Net Video Hunter, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, thanks.
And oh my God. And that, you know, it's like a plug. They call them extensions in Chrome.
Chrome, yeah.
But it's basically a plugin for the browser itself.
Okay.
And then you'll see. I'm going to share my screen with you and show you in a second. But I'm trying to. Everything's frozen.
All right.
Save. Oh, here we go. Feb Hangout. Save. Thank you. Zoom. Where are you? Oh my God, everything's just shitting itself. I think it's just waiting for me. Like it's trying to save something and it can't do two things at once. Download that extension. When you've got Firefox open, maybe I can drag Firefox into this screen. Okay. No. Okay. Oh my God, technical challenge. Right, can you see my other Facebook now?
Yes, I can.
Okay, cool. So, here, can you see this little blue thing?
Blue thing, yeah.
If Facebook's probably not the best example to show you, so I just copy pasted this, which is the landing page from Chrome. I opened it in Chrome and copied the URL so that I've got it to look at.
Yeah.
And then blue arrow thing up here.
Yeah.
Click on that and it opens a menu here.
Okay.
And basically any videos on the page will be displayed. So you just tick and hit download.
Yeah.
And it will, I've already done it, but it puts them into a folder on your computer. And I think when you do when you install the plugin in your browser, it gives you settings options where you choose to save them.
Save it, okay.
And that's where they'll be. So then once that's done, they just popped up. For me, they just popped up in movies, 5 steps.
All right.
Whether or not it works, it does work.
Yay. Awesome. Thank you. That's wicked.
Which is completely illegal, but
yes.
Well, not illegal, but that's what they're trying to avoid.
Well, yeah. Okay.
So if I were you, I would keep that tip to yourself.
I'm certainly going to do that.
But Greg and Fiona told me. So I'm sure it was them that told me that.
Because it was on one of their landing pages that I saw, and I was like, shit, how did they have access to that? And I don't.
Ask them. If it's one of theirs, just ask them. They're fine.
Yeah.
I'm sure they told me about that one. I've used it a couple of times, but I would use it and grab anything you want, because there will come a point where you can't do it anymore.
Okay.
But I say that, I'm sure there's some other techie in far-fetched corners of the world developing new plugins that will let you do it. But SFM are clearly trying to avoid it because this is new. This right clicking that video and getting
all that info,
all those options is different. So that's obviously what they're trying to do. Yeah. I would look into Vimeo or what was the other? Wistia, where they're using it. Yeah. I think Vimeo, it must be free.
Okay. I haven't dealt with that. I've been using like WeVideo, which is like sort of
a hosting
thing. Yeah.
That's fine. As long as, I mean, if you're not using YouTube, you've probably got a better chance of it working because the world is on YouTube, uploading the same stuff. So yeah, hopefully that helps.
Thank you. It does.
I'm jealous that you're actually building landing pages and doing money-making shit at the moment because I'm not. It's taken me nearly a month to stop, and I should outsource it, but I just want to know how to do it once to build a website and get compliant and start using some other platforms.
I need to look at using YouTube, especially after that thing with the B-roll, the video, and Stu was saying like YouTube's the way forward. So I want to get cracking on that quickly.
I mean, you could figure it out yourself, but there is some really good training coming. The event were you involved when we went to that event? Yeah, I think you were. It was in You were in SFM, you were. It was an event in London that Stuart held. I went. There was only 40 of us there.
Yeah.
And Tom Breeze was there.
Yes, and I believe gold people are supposed to get access to that.
Yeah,
so
it's coming.
To follow that up. Oh, is it coming? Okay, cool.
It is coming. So yeah, look at that because it is a bit of a minefield, and people are going to face the same challenges with compliance, and I think a lot of people will start and give up.
Okay.
I've set up my account. That's it. I haven't gone into anything yet. Did you buy V-roll then?
No, I haven't. Because I figured let me just master Facebook and then I'll get cracking on B-roll.
Very sensible.
Yeah. I don't want to overwhelm myself because it's just so much going on, so much to think about that. I think Facebook is enough right now.
Exactly. And that's exactly what you should do. Just stick with it, get it working, optimize what you've got and make some money. Like, don't try and move on until you've got money. Otherwise, you can. That's what Chris and Gerard have done. They just went and got a big loan and have killed it because marketing budget is key. But you're doing well. I mean, you got a member pretty quick and you went elite.
Yeah, I know. It's awesome.
Is he in the group, by the way? Did we add him?
Yes, we have added Matthew.
Matthew. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. But I don't think he's ready for these yet. I think he might get a bit overwhelmed. I think he's still going through.
Yeah. But I mean, these monthly hangouts for me, it's not me saying I know the answers to everything. I really don't. Evidently. But it's more just a sharing thing because, like Kevin wants to do solo ads and banners and stuff. And there's heaps of training in the back office that he can get started with, which I'll tell him. But it's more, that'd be great if he goes off and starts doing solo ads and banner ads. There's someone that can share that.
Exactly, and give advice on that.
So that's my thinking. And anything you discover on Facebook would be good to know because, I had seen a post about the relevance score, but I haven't used it. Cool. Anything else?
Sorry, just one more thing. That's the last mastermind we had, you put, or I think it was Jay or someone put that link in the box for that all
productivity.
Yes, I need that because I didn't get the link, so
I have got it. I just need to find it. So give me a second.
Thank you. Yeah, because I feel like I've got so much planned to do during the day, and then I just go into these reactive states, and I had to slap myself and be like, "Come on, focus and get on with what you're supposed to be doing."
You're not alone. Trust me.
I'm like, come on, get on with it.
I know. Everyone's the same.
Yeah.
It's just at the moment, my thing is just I've gone through so many cycles of that, but I'm I'm just like trying to discipline myself to sack off anything that isn't money producing.
Yeah.
The productivity planner.
Yes, that's
With
it.
the columns and the okay.
Yeah. Is it possible to just Facebook it to me, or because I'm on
I'll put it in the Facebook group because you can upload files.
Oh, wicked! Thank you.
Hold on one sec. I'll do it right now, and then you can check and tell me if it's in there.
Okay, cool.
Add file. Here we go.
Sorry. Mosquitoes everywhere.
Oh, nice.
Joys of living in the tropics.
Oh, what have I done with it? I just found it a minute ago.
Oh, and quick question. Sorry, I've got 2 apps at the moment, and
oh, cool. New ones.
Yeah. Yes, new ones. Yeah. So,
well
thank you.
So hang on. Rewind. Bloody hell. So how much have you spent to get those 2?
I think in the ads I spent £80. So yeah, I guess it's like 40
since you started.
Oh no, for this specific,
total.
Yeah.
What have you spent since you started to get the number of apps you've had since you've started?
Maybe I really need to get that shit under control, but it's probably about £200. I think.
How much?
I think about £200.
Kirsten, that's phenomenal. And you've got how many apps? 3?
3, yeah.
That's amazing.
Really?
Seriously?
Oh, really?
What? So 200 quid's what? I work in dollars, which I shouldn't because I end up paying international fees.
I don't know.
£200 sterling.
Yeah.
So that's about $330, and you've had 3 apps.
3 apps.
So you've spent $110 per app.
Okay.
It's about a fifth of what most people spend before they learn anything.
Really?
Seriously.
Jesus, okay.
So just don't turn anything off.
Okay, I'm going to turn everything back on right now.
You've paused what you've done already. I suggest you recreate it and do the splitting down into individual interests, and just have faith that spending that money, even if it's like 5 interests at $10 a day, or even 5 as $25 a day. And I know that might be more or less what you're doing anyway, but just get them really fine-tuned, because that audience is going to work.
Okay.
And you've not got much competition. I mean, myself, Paul Dean, but like I don't get the impression Paul knows what he's doing, but I don't think he's really fine-tuned, because I've seen him doing some cruise ship related, which really I should be doing.
You've got experience.
I imagine he's going to quite big audiences, and what you're doing, I mean, people make massive sales off tiny audiences. It's just quality. So just get that fine-tuned, because that's amazing results already.
All right, thanks.
They may not be.
I just wasn't sure. I'm just like, because I have nothing to compare to, and I'm just like, shit. And
well, you're positioned at gold, right? So you've got to look at what one of those apps going black could make you.
Yeah.
And that's how you break it down. And you just got to keep your faith in the system, and you're not going to know until 3, 4, 5, 6 months even down the line whether or not if those people go to members, they may go higher. But it's a process. So conversions to apps is all you've got to go with at the moment. And to be getting apps for $110 each at this point in time is really, really good. So just, again, only time will tell you if they're quality enough apps to go to member or higher.
Okay.
And just reinvest, as long as you can, reinvest everything back into marketing.
I will, absolutely. It's all going straight back in.
Yeah, good. Awesome. You're doing a sterling job. Well done. I'm very proud.
Thank you. Thank
You're
you.
like me almost a year ago. Like you are, and this is proof of the system without sounding cheesy. Like you are my avatar to a T. You are.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not where you are now, but you're exactly the kind of person. And so just keep doing what you're doing.
Okay. All right. I'll do that. Thank
Cool.
you. But just with regard to my my apps is I've sent them when they first joined. I sent them an initial email just saying hello, congratulations, get started and so on. When do I approach them again, or do I just let them run through the don't just let them run through the system?
I say don't, because once they've submitted an app, Stuart does a lot of follow up.
Okay.
Like they get they do webinars with apps. Stuart does live webinars every week with apps. Also, have you in your back office? I'm going to share my screen again.
Yeah.
Oh, I do like this. It does let me share any of my screens. Quite clever.
Yeah.
Watch me fuck it up. Having said that. Okay, so you can see the group?
Yes, yeah.
Right, so I've posted that PDF. It's there. Oh,
okay, cool. Thanks.
So if at any point you lose that post, just go into files at the top.
Okay.
That should always be there now. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, that's awesome. I didn't know I had that. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, because I always find posts within groups obviously disappear.
Yeah, yes.
And do you know you can do this as well? I think I might have posted it before. If you click on the arrow and go save, oh no, wrong one. For example, here, no, save post. It works on here. So I've shared a link.
Yeah.
And you can hit, well, I've already saved it, but you can hit save post.
Okay.
And then when you go, and this is anywhere on Facebook, you've then got a saved thing over here.
Yeah.
So if you ever if you ever see it, you can even do it. I'm sure you can do it with ads. Let's have a look. So if you see an ad that you like, and it's an SFM
That'd be a
one.
good idea. Yeah.
Yeah, I save shit all the time because it's like I can't look at this now, but like tutorials, for example, I know it's something I will want, so I save them all the time. So this one, for example, it's an ad. You can save. Can you save? Yeah, I think you can save the post. Lawrence Tam. Oh, it's just saved. I think it's just saved the page rather than the actual post. But yeah, so then you go into saved and you've got everything here. So I've saved, look, I've been saving tutorials from the V-Roll stuff, and it's really good function.
Yeah, I need to do that. Yeah, that's good.
What were we doing?
I was just talking about, you were saying that Stu goes through a lot of stuff. I think
apps. Yes, you said about apps. Do you market?
Yes.
Oh, I know what I was going to show you. So in the back office, I'm sure you've done this. You know, you can split your lists.
I don't know if I've done that.
That's right. Can you see my screen?
Yes, yeah.
So my autoresponders under marketing.
Yeah.
Over here on the right, you've got list automation.
Yes, I think I have done this actually.
Yeah. What I suggest you do, so how many lists have you got set up?
I've got an SFM, I've got applications and members, I think. Oh, but that's in my Aweber. I don't know what. Yeah.
So this one here, student, this is new. Prospects, that's leads. I don't know that I want to enable that, because that would suggest to me that they can send stuff to your leads.
Yeah.
I don't know about that. That would actually only be leads that. I'm actually going to question that. I don't know how that works.
Yeah.
I'm going to question with support. It might only mean that they can contact leads that are in your back office. You know how if you use SLC, it goes into SFM. Does that make sense?
Yeah, well, mine somehow stopped working. It's all my leads from SLC haven't been going into my back office, but
you have to tick a box on the SLC building page.
Yeah, which I've done, and it
And
just
it's not
still
working.
doesn't. No, it doesn't. I brought it up with support, but they, yeah,
Oh,
I'm
okay.
bad. I haven't really properly followed it up, but they said everything was fine.
To be honest, I don't see why SFM. I've never understood why SFM need to have our leads. I mean, it's so I get it so that they can see which of their landing pages are working. But if you're building your own, like your list is your list, so it would concern me anyway. So if you've got these lists set up, add an autoresponder to each list, so you don't have to email them separately.
Okay.
So go into Aweber.
Yeah, because I've created different ones in Aweber, but I ended up making an opt-in box in Aweber and just made a page and put it on my website. So I just put the code for the opt-in box onto my website. So I just got 2 opt-in boxes there, so I manually put them in.
Oh, what? Say that again.
Okay, so I'm sorry. With the so I've got my apps list, and then I've got my members list.
Yes.
So what I did was I created 2 opt-in boxes, one for my apps and one for my members list, and then I just made a page on my website, one that's private, and then I just whacked the code of the opt-in boxes on there, and I've manually put them in.
That's thinking outside the box, but you don't need to do that.
Okay.
So if you
I didn't know you could do it at the back,
No, it's all right. You're just making work for yourself, and we're all about automating everything.
Exactly.
If you're in Aweber, and so up here you've got your various lists, so you've obviously set these lists up in order to put them in the back office. So my leads go onto this, and I haven't set that because they didn't actually have an option for leads here before. But basically, this student is app, full member is members. So I've got a list for each one, and they're obviously synced up with SFM as per what you just saw. So just go into your app list.
Okay.
Go into messages and follow-up series, and just add a follow-up. And then SFM system will take them off your leads list and put them onto your apps list. And as soon as they're on your apps list, they'll start getting a follow-up series, exactly the same as the bootcamp.
Yeah.
So I've done this.
I need to do that.
I've just done a congrats, and it's a real simple one, so it looks like I've sent it. I mean, anyone will work out if the speed they get it. It's obviously not personal, but it's actually probably a bit too long. But it's got my Facebook account, my contact details, my personal email address because I was having nightmares with my website, and then only recently I added another one. Just for transparency, really, I added, you probably saw it just then, I put 25 days later, they get one saying 5 days left to get your refund because, they've got the 30-day.
Oh, yes, yeah. Okay.
So basically...
I need to set this up, definitely.
It won't take you, it will take you 10 minutes, honestly.
Yeah.
Once you've typed out what you want to type. But if you do that, you don't have to email someone every time they submit an app. Which I know at the moment is 3 emails in however many months, but eventually you just want it all automated.
Okay.
And it's also, if you were away for a week and someone submits an app and you don't get back to them straight away, it's just making sure they get in contact instantly. And it's just all reassurance and that it's not scammy and everything.
Yeah, no, that's so true. Yeah.
I might actually do a quick I can record that. I'll do a quick tutorial actually. I'll write that down.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Thank you.
So SFM API segmenting. Do you also know how to segment your list?
Yes, I think so. Like I've kind of figured that out.
Yeah. I mean, again, I think we talked about this last time. Unless you're broadcasting to thousands of people, I wouldn't worry about it at the moment. But it's just nice to be able to email. If you're doing a broadcast, it's nice to be able to do it to people that have finished the boot camp rather than bombarding them with yet more.
Yeah.
I think I did show you that on my last one.
The
recording didn't work.
Yeah, I did do that. segmented like the group, so as soon as they finish the follow-up series, then like I can broadcast to those people. But one thing I do want to ask is when you broadcast to someone, and then so only a certain percentage opens up your emails, and then you rebroadcast with the different heading. What is a good time to do that? How much later? Because like not everyone checks their emails every day like we do. So
no. Do you mean you broadcast the same message
email? Yeah, just
subject
to
lines?
really,
I haven't gone into that kind of detail. That's the kind of thing I personally will test when I'm driving a shit ton of traffic to see obvious results.
Okay.
But Jay Williams does it, and he recommends it just to get an idea of, you know, best time to send emails. But just do it with every broadcast anyway. You've only got to click copy and do a quick edit. I would just do one in the morning and one in the evening, because then you're probably covering wherever you are in the world. You're probably then covering both bases. Because in your follow-up, in your autoresponder follow-up, you can actually set it to go out at whatever time local to that person's time zone, but you can't do it in broadcast, unfortunately.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because the thing is, I've got so many people, like everyone's from different time zones, so I'm kind of given up on what time to send
again, do not get hung up on that yet. Honestly, it's exactly what we all do, and every lead is precious, but just focus on getting more leads. Just nail your marketing, and all that sort of stuff can come later.
Okay.
And do it, by all means, do morning and evening at the moment, and analyze the results later, so that you've got more results to analyze. But my mindset at the moment, and everyone was different, and Jay will tell you the same thing. He will tell you the opposite, sorry, but you know, I personally, if I want to get an answer on that, I would want an instant obvious answer, and you need to be driving a lot of traffic to see that data be obvious. Because if you're talking 10 leads, even on 10 leads a day, it just might be that you've got 10 people that all do the same thing and check their emails in the morning from completely opposite sides of the world, so it's going to be quite confusing.
Okay, cool. All right, so I'm not going to worry about that then. I'll do that later when I've got a bigger list.
Spend your time and your money on optimizing your Facebook ads. And finding out where those 11,000 people that you're reaching are coming from.
Okay, I will do that. Thank you so much.
That's all right. Just drop me a message. I'm actually going to have to go to the toilet. I'm busted.
Okay. No, that's fine. Yeah, sorry. That's it. No more questions.
If there's anything else, just drop a message in the group, and do it as a post, so that if anyone else has got the same problem, I can answer it publicly or whatever.
Right. Okay, cool.
And that PDF is in there now, so you should be able to get to it.
All right. Okay, thanks. Thank you so much.
No worries. Good luck. Have a good weekend, whatever's left of it.
Too.
And yell out if there's anything else you need.
All right, I will. Cheers. Thanks so much.
Take care, Kirsten. Talk to you soon.
Okay. See you later. Bye.